Whew. I went out to the rec hall and shot hoops for about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. And then I went and checked the mail. That's it. Nose gets all red because you get, yeah. It happens. Jimmy Durante, WC Fields. Um, uh, I have poisoning in my body, like from alcohol and stuff. Went to the hospital and saw I was an alcoholic. I was like, but I don't drink. But well, that's what happens when you're surrounded. Scientists are mean. You used to think jocks were mean. Scientists are meaner than jocks. Yeah. Well, I used to have friends that I protected in school, but then they would sit there and say, that's okay. I'm going to go be an engineer. And he's going to end up having to, once he hurts his knee, he's going to end up having to work at Kmart or Safeway. And then I'm going to make his life miserable. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, all the nerds. You know, I stick up for them. They didn't need me to stick up for them. That's why I guess the jocks are so fucking mean. It's like if they don't make it big as a sports star, the rest of their life is miserable because they pissed off all the nerds. And the nerds control all the manipulate all the economics that fucks with the jocks. You know, Jean de Q, okay. It's you guys don't know Ladiki. Hey no, well Ladiki. Hey no ha. I don't know what I'm saying. Jean de Q. I don't know what Jean de Q means, but it's in a lot of songs that are Punjab. You know, I think it's from Punjab. There's a lot of different dialects in India. Yes, lots of them. So it's different. So you don't know. It's yeah. Oh my gosh, lots of tribalism. Even among people, same color, same, no, tons of trouble. Like they have up in North Africa, these people have been in wars, but they all look alike. And just like the Irish and the British that look alike, and the Scots. And it's, yeah, just violent sexual behavior. Stupid, just very stupid. Oh my gosh, they're so stupid. It's hard to understand how stupid they are. If you try to figure it out, it'll just make you crazy. So don't do it. Yeah, don't be like Jennifer Lopez. Don't overthink it. Just go completely Harry and Lloyd. Pull over. No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. I mean, you know what I mean? Don't even think about it. There's a town that way. You can get two guys to oil you up before. I wouldn't want it to. I'd like a ride, but I don't want to oil your bodies up with bikini oil. Why would I want to sexually frustrate myself could you just drop us off in Rhode Island, please? I seriously doubt if any of you are going to have a lasting, faithful sexual relationship with me. You're on the Swedish bikini team. You know what I mean? So, no, could we just get a ride? That would be nice, right? If they were going in the direction you were going, right? Yeah. If they were going the other way, it's, oh, man. Yeah. Okay. So, but no, it's Dumb and Dumber. You ever seen it? It's a pretty funny movie. It's one of my Amy Sue's favorite movies. It's me and Kate talked about it. I was like, it's funny, but it's bad. There's a lot of things like that. You watch them and you go, oh God, this is so dysfunctional in so many ways. This isn't Abraham and Sarah's house over the river and through the woods. Yeah. People don't understand how stupid they are and how trained and conditioned they are to be stupid. Like in the United States, we've been occupied by Big Brother ever since the invention of the TV. What happened to Martin Luther King, the Kennedys, and Malcolm X, or Malik, as I know him. He changed his name to Malik El-Shabazz before he was murdered. Okay? So I refer to him a lot as Malik. Okay? We've talked in prayer numerous times. Not as much as I'd like, but we did. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of people that I talk to in prayer even after they're dead. And I'd like to talk to him more, but I can't. But the one, G.T. Suzuki is one of the best, but he took lots of time out of his life to meditate and be present in my life and help talk me through the most horrible times. Because he's just a sweetheart like that. Not everybody has a friend like D.T. Suzuki, but it's like Sergeant Montalvo used to tell me in the service all the time. She used to sit there and say, Parsons, you're a good friend. I said, Miriam, in order to have good friends, you got to be a good friend. And she would always, made her love me more. I know. I didn't mean to do that. You don't mean to do that. You're not, when you're being a good person, what I was doing, okay, and I did that with Stephanie, and that's how I ended up marrying Stephanie when I was engaged to law, was you just be a good person. And then it helps women understand not to settle for a selfish, immature asshole. You know, the only thing law rubbed it in her face. You can't do that. Okay. If you have the good guy, you can't rub it in your face. You have to sit there and go. You can't do it to rub your face and say some good guy. You know he'll get. He has friends and you will meet. You just you can't hurry love. No, you'll just have to wait. Love to. But when we're living the Lord's Prayer, it's gonna be kind of easy to not have sex with a complete idiot who sits there and goes, "I'm a record mogul." A record mogul. Yeah. What's a record mogul? The guys that, work with Dick Clark, you thought Dick Clark was a nice guy. It's like, no, he ran the dance hall like Don Cornelius. Don Cornelius was an asshole. The Soul Train, right? Oh, yeah. Ask Rosie Perez. She threw her chicken box back in his face. She couldn't stand, because he said if you wanted to get on and be a dancer, you had to speak into Mr. Microphone of Don Cornelius. Yeah. And then if you tried to take more time on the thing and all that stuff, hey, you're out of line. I run this show, right? Yeah, no, it sucks. When we're living the Lord's Prayer, it's going to be so gorgeous. You are going to have the best sexual relationships you've ever had in the history of the last 10,000 years. I am so serious. Okay. And I don't have to have a relationship with Max and Emmy's mommy, right? It'd be really hard for her because that's who they use. The temple said Lottie used her to fuck me in the head because I was this threat and this really bad person from the time I was 4, guys. Because they were doing dirty deeds done dirt cheap, dirty deeds done dirt cheap. DB, get out of my laboratory. But they're bad, right? Bad people. Scientists are bad. I used to think jocks were assholes. Whoa. No, I couldn't stand science classes. Because I knew it was a condescending, manipulative way to abuse others, just like a lot of math classes. I dropped out of math classes because I would sit there and go, fuck. Because I knew mathematics, mathematics in its basic components are simple, perfect, and amazing and beautiful. Okay. But when you make them complex and manipulative and excessive and compulsive, then the math starts to get fucked up. I want to do the math. It's a guidance system so we can blow other people up so we can run the banks and then do the interest rates off of that. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, no. Just because it's complex doesn't mean it's intelligent. We're going to destroy each other by building this apparatus to mass murder the other people from Rian Johnson and George Lucas' imagination movie, using my imagination. Damn, it's another Target commercial. Do you see what I'm selling? Stop selling stuff. Just share caregivers coordinated to build to last. Okay? If you cook something good, teach other people to do it. That Michelle Bowen. Okay? You'll like mine, and then she'd show you how to cook it. Okay? And then you'd like yours too because you cooked it just the way her mom did. That's the way she was. That was just Melinda. Suavecito, Melinda. You guys, most people would have met her. You'd have loved her. Okay. You'll like mine. And then she'd show you how to cook it. Right? So then yours tasted just like her mom's. And her mom could cook. You had to put the right love in. Some people can try, but no, if you have to do it just right, it's not as good maybe as Mama Bowen's or Michelle's, but it'll do, pig. It'll do. Trust me. Okay, especially when you do it right? Because I don't know what happened to Mom's recipes. Something happened to them all. I had some of them when I was in college after Mom died. I don't know what Treese probably took them, but she probably doesn't know where they're at. But my teacher looked at him and he was so excited. He goes, "You're a Moreno, Morena." Okay, my grandmother was a Morena, is what they call them, dark-skinned Jew. They went to Spain because they fit in better because they're people of Arabic descent and stuff, and they look a lot like the people there with the the Moors and stuff. And then when the Inquisition started and they started political shift, when they had to go to Germany for refuge from a nobleman in Germany. Okay. And then the political climate shifted there too, and that's Kramer. That means Jewish peddler, which is not good. It's bad. It's dirty. You're dirty. You're not worthy of owning land. You betrayed Jesus Christ, our God. You take money to kill him. You're like Judas. It's like, do you know Judas was brown? And okay, Judas was from the southern tribes. Judas was black. Okay. But in there, so was John the Baptist, Jesus' cousin. Okay. You know, like the Benegases and the Parsons boys, because you got the Bowen, sir, and you got Corey and Patrick are both brown because their mommies are brown. Okay. And then Benegas boys have brown dad, but mommy's white and they're lighter. Okay. Right. And then there's Aiden, who's white on white with the and who else is okay, see, Aiden's, and Patrick is his cousin, and they're brown. You see what I'm saying? Well, that's like Jesus and John there. Okay, you see what I'm saying? It's cross-mogenating there, man. You know what I'm saying? I had really good conversations with there's this kid named Christian Cook who plays at the thing. He wanted to talk, and then we started talking, and the team and the girls team, and they're funny kids. They were good kids. It was a good, I coach, I was joking with him talking about music. And I said, well, it's Roger Miller, from the Disney movie with the coach knows Roger Miller. He's from the South. He probably knows River in the Rain. And my uncle used to love me, but she died. My chicken's not a chicken till liquid good. Yeah, no, Roger Miller's doing rap back in the 60s and shit. Yeah, coach knows. His family's probably raised on Roger Miller like me. Trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. But yeah, no, it was cute. But we were just having conversations in my head with these kids. I really liked them. Okay. He's doing a pretty tolerable job. They're trying to avoid what happened with the other kids that I talked to. Scientists are fucking mean. They are mean little shits. They're as mean as the big kids on the Big Bang Theory. Uh-huh. Having people eat moths in their food, and they're bad. They are. That one couple that I met at Walmart, the people that are supposed to be really smart at the forts are mentally disabled. And no, it never occurred to me that those people might have mental issues and might be a tad bit off their rocker. That never occurred to me for 5 fucking minutes there while I spent my time in Cochise County. That whole town was crazy. I used to watch kids fight. It's supposed to be one of the most intelligent communities in the whole world, right? I see these kids driving and fighting, no seatbelts and all that. I said, man, if I had one of those little painted eggs that are worth $1 million, I could have sat there, put it in the driver's seat and said, take this down to the bank. It's worth $1 million. You put it in your safe box and you can keep it. Okay. That crazy little fucker drive 30 like an old man and take it down there. And it's like the most precious thing in the world. That girl you're fighting with and not wearing a seatbelt and could get in an accident. She's the only way you could live on planet Earth. Okay. Holy covenants, yeah. But you don't give a fuck about her, but you think that $1 million egg is worth something, huh? Man, this community in Cochise County, of all these scientists around me that are so much smarter than me, they're just fucking brilliant. And the way that they affect everybody and most psychologically and mentally, it's just amazing. It's more amazing than I follow you to the moon and the sky above, right? It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, guys, I love you. We'll probably talk tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to load another one tonight. All right. Peace out, man.